Welcome back if this is second time or third or fourth time that you are on my channel, and if this is the first time here for you, hi, I am Adriana. This is my channel, Life with Avi, because basically this channel is about doing life together. Everything from mom shit, life shit, business, boss shit, you know, just regular life stuff. That's just what I am about and what this channel is about. Like I said, Adriana, nice to meet you. Namaste. You know. Okay, let's get started. So on this episode, you guys, we are going to be studying. I already took the exam. I took the exam on Saturday. Today is Tuesday. And so I don't know my results yet. I do have to wait 4 weeks, approximately 4 weeks, because the testing instructor did say that it was going to take 15 to 20 business days, which equivalated to approximately 4 weeks. So I'll let you know how the test was, what kind of questions, and how I feel about it in another video, so stay tuned. In this one though, I want to go over things that you can use so that you can pass the exam. Like I said, I just took it. I don't know if I passed it, but I do feel good about it. Hopefully these tips help you out. I don't want to retake this. Hopefully I don't have to rewatch my own video so that I could pass it a second time. But if I have to, then I'll definitely pass it a second time because these tips are going to help you out. Here is how I studied for the California State Notary Public exam. My tip number one would be download the state handbook. So you can go on the Secretary of State website, which is here, whoop, and go ahead and click that link, find notary public information, and then you are going to download and print. I mean, if you want to print it, if you want to save it on your phone, go ahead and save it on your phone. If you're doing it on your laptop, go ahead and save it on your laptop. Doing it on your iPad, go ahead and save it on your iPad. Basically, get it. This is what it's going to look like. The Notary Public Handbook, and this is all. I mean, this is the latest one. It's the 2021, but yeah, so this is basically everything that you are going to need to know. As far as oh my God. We're gonna try that again because that was just stupid. As far as California goes. Oh God. Okay, so as far as California goes, got it. This is your handbook here. This is all of the rules, all of the regulations that you need to know in regards to being a notary public and everything that you can and can't do, what will happen to you if you break the law. There are a lot of things that can go wrong, so you should definitely read this, know this like the back of your hand. And just, you know, this business is not this is a serious business, like not just like, ooh, like a grown adult business, but no, this is like for real. You're dealing with the state of California. You are basically working under the Secretary of State. This person right here, Alex Padilla, that is who you are working for or under. I mean, so yeah, it's serious stuff. Don't think that, you know, you could just like shimmy your way in there and you're gonna get this, because I feel like the penalties, you know, the misdemeanors that you can get charged with if you miss something or do something that you had no idea you were not supposed to do. Like, yeah, you should know this, okay? Read this a lot. I read this on my lunch break. I read this on my breaks. When my manager is not in the office, I read this during work. And I'm just doing my best to know everything that's in here. my tip number 2 is Get Cal Notary Class.com. I'm leaving the link here and in the description box as well, so that you can go ahead and get that class. It's $35. Now, it not only comes with the materials to practice for the state exam, it also comes with a practice exam. And basically it works like this. There's 200 questions in a little bank over here, and you get to take a test with 35 questions that they randomly choose from over here for the 200 questions, and they put them 35 questions, and you can reset it, and every single time that you reset it, it is a different test, different 35 questions. So it's awesome, it's cool, I love it. It's unlimited amount of times. You can just reset that it's on the last lesson. So just keep resetting it, and it'll help you study. Definitely, it will help you study. For my tip number 3, I would definitely recommend to take note of your fees and your penalties. You need to know what you can and cannot charge. You need to know what will happen if you do something that you are not supposed to do. So take note of that. I have that actually just right here, just put a little sticky right there, so that's where I go. Okay, this is the fees, right? And then, I mean, all throughout the handbook, it'll tell you like different fees and stuff, but this is everything. I think it's right here in the civil code, or somewhere over here in the government code. Anyways, it has, what could happen to you if you notarize a document you weren't supposed to notarize, what could happen to you if, just everything. I would definitely take note of that. Make sure it's there. Make sure it's there. Like I said, this is a serious business. Don't take it lightly. I wouldn't want to mess with the government. I don't know, that's just me. Is that just me? I don't know. Okay, my last tip for you. This is coming from someone that already took the exam. Take your time to study. Don't rush it. Don't be like me. Don't wait until the last week to study, because something always happens. Something always happens that is going to prevent you from studying that day, that night, whatever. Have enough time to do this. I feel like, okay, let me see. All right, so here's my honest opinion on this state exam to become a notary public. You need to know your stuff. You need to know, like I said, what can you charge for an acknowledgement? Know what you can and cannot notarize, so that if anyone comes to you, searching for your business, and they ask you if you can do some work for them, you need to know whether you can or cannot. You need to know that, like, you can't certify a copy of birth certificates. You can't certify a copy of marriage certificates. That is something that you need to know. If anyone comes to you with that, don't do it. Don't make that mistake. That fee is not a little fee. I think the largest fee I've seen on here is $10,000. For one of the penalty fees is $10,000. It's the highest one I've seen, but the more serious part of this is the penalties that you can get, right? Like, it could be a misdemeanor, it could be an infraction, it could be a civil penalty. And there was definitely one where you could do up to 2 years of jail time if you break that rule. So look into that, you guys. Don't take this lightly. I've said that so many times throughout this video, but I'm being serious. Don't take this lightly. This is a serious business. Yes, there are a lot of people on here who are starting their journey and who are making big money, but believe me, those are the people that have not broken laws, have not broken rules, because they still have their commission. If they weren't good notaries, and if they weren't good let's just leave it at that, because you can't be a signing agent if you are not a notary. So first and foremost, you need to be a good notary public. Know your stuff. Know your stuff. And so that wraps up this video for you guys. Study, study, study. This is not a test that you should take lightly. Take your time with it. Know your stuff so that you can be a great notary that will lead you to being a great signing agent, and that will lead to an awesome business that won't have to stop abruptly all of a sudden because you broke a law or something, or you got your commission revoked. Don't do that. Know your stuff. The money is there. The money is going to be there when you're done with this and you're done studying. Okay, so take your time with it. If you really want this, you have to take it serious. This is a whole new career path that you're going down, okay? This is no longer that 9-to-5 mentality. This is no longer, you know, like you're not in school with this. So you really have to discipline yourself. No one else is going to discipline you in this. Take your time, study, know your stuff, get on YouTube, look at Notary to Notary, look at Mark Will's YouTube, you should literally YouTube this, your state. So mine would be California Notary Public Business, or California Signing Agent Business, something along those lines. Look at other people's journeys, look at other people's advice, look at their tips, look at their mistakes, because a lot of people are down to come on camera and say, I fucked up. And that's fine, because as long as they were able to fix it, right? Some fuck ups you can't come back from, but some you can. So learn from other people's mistakes. Everything is on here for a reason, you guys. You're on your phone. It is gold. Google stuff, YouTube stuff, know your shit. And that is it for this video. Study, know your stuff, take your time with this, because it is a serious business. And if you want a long, fruitful business, you need to be an expert in your field. Okay? The best doctors, not the best doctors because they make so many mistakes. Best doctors are the best doctors because they know their shit. So know your shit. Namaste, you guys. I'll see you guys in another video, which will be right in about 5 minutes. Bye.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see.